Hey guys, this is Mary Ann. In this video, I want to show you how I have set up my Midori Traveler's Notebook before I switched to the Filofax. I have never made a video of the Midori Traveler's Notebook before, but I did take quite a few photos and I found them. So I have prepared sort of like a slideshow for you guys so you can see how I've set it up and I'll tell you all about it. So here it is. As you can see, it is very chunky. It has a lot of inserts in it and it has two pens and it is actually the brown Midori Traveler's Notebook in regular sized. So here's how I have set it up. First, I was able to thread 3 loops of transparent elastic nylon through the existing holes of the MTN so that I can accommodate more refills than what was usually put in there. And I kind of had a hard time threading all of that into the hole. However, the leather was able to stretch a little bit, so I was able to achieve that after a bit of an effort. And on the front page, I have the small pen holder, which carried my 5-color Coletto. The Coletto was new at that point, so it has not broken yet. As you might have already seen in one of my older videos, this Coletto has already broken. But when this photo was taken, the pen was still new. And then I have the Chronodex in the Midori Traveler's Notebook. I was using the grid notebook refill and it looked really gorgeous. And I loved how it looked like with the Chronodex, and it was really able to work well for me. And I was able to organize a lot of my activities every day. And as you can see, I had 1 page per day. So even before the Filofax, I really wrote a lot on the Chronodex. And here's another shot of a different page, still using the Chronodex on the grid refill of the Midori Traveler's Notebook. And then you have yet another shot of it. This is the spread for when you have a Saturday and a Sunday. And even before, I never really did use the Chronodex for Saturday and Sunday because I prefer the weekends to be unstructured. Now, going back to this picture, you will notice that the shadings that I did on the Chronodex are very vivid. That is because I used fountain pen for the shading in the Chronodex. Because the Midori Traveler's Notebook refill paper is very good with fountain pens and they absolutely do not bleed through. So that's why the Chronodex looks really gorgeous on the Midori Traveler's Notebook grid paper. And there's the shot of the spread with the weekend in it. And here is a shot of a spread that has nothing in it yet. And I wanted to, this is where I first got the idea of the custom tracking boxes. It was still during the time when I was in the Midori when I felt the need for custom boxes. If you can see that white box right there, that's just a sticker sheet, a sticker paper that I hand wrote with the name of my son so I can note down his activities for the day. And then I also had the craft folder for Midori, and in it I put bills that I needed to deal with, coupons and reminders and whatnot, and it worked in the craft envelopes. I mean the craft folders for the Midori worked because they kept everything in place, but the folder did not make everything visible to me, and even though the task pertaining to that particular slip or coupon or bill was already written down on my page per day, it still kind of got forgotten. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just a very visible person, so I needed to actually see the bill and see it listed down before I can actually deal with that. So anyway, there's that. There's the craft folder for the Midori. And this would be one of the refills. I decorated it with washi tape. Yes, I used to use washi tape when I tried to, learn how to match those things together. And I have a second pen loop on there. That is a large Midori pen holder, and it has the Lamy All Star in deep purple. And this is not an empty and refill. I made this refill myself from white cardstock, and the butterfly thingy is washi tape, and the letter A is a kind of letter transfer that I put there. This served as my inspirational notebook refill, and inside of that there's this like a fly leaf that has a line from a song that I really like, How Wonderful Life Is When You Are in the World. I put all my inspirational stuff in there. And then I also had the card slots, and this, you can see two pages of card holders in here, but it's actually just the one piece folded in two, and this entire piece carries 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 different cards. So it's very very generous, and it carries a lot. And on the top part of on the top sleeve of one of the pages, you can see there my folding knife, and the holder can carry that folding knife. So it's very generous, and it's very very sturdy. And then at the back, there's another shot of the Lamy All Star inside the Midori Traveler's Notebook pen holder. And you can see here in this close-up how chunky the Midori Traveler's Notebook is, because if you count the refills, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the seventh one at the very bottom part of it would be the card holders. And the Midori Traveler's Notebook already came with a thread bookmark. That's the one that has the medal on it. I also added two more markers made of black nylon wire, and I just attached some silver charms on there. One says wish and the other says live. So that was how my Midori Traveler's Notebook was set up before. It's really chunky, and here is another shot of it. It's actually the same picture that I showed you before, but here it is again so you can behold it. And it's awesome, awesome chunkiness. I also used it as a wallet. As you can see, where the Coletto pen is, at the top of that, you can see the zipper. That is the zip pocket, which I have forgotten to take a photo of for some reason. But that zipper pocket carried all my uh, paper bills, paper money, and coins. It can carry that because it's very, very sturdy. So anyway, that's just it. I just wanted to show you how my Midori was set up before. I did try to set it up now like I used to do before, just to be able to do a video, but I could not get it really to be that thick, and it would not be an accurate representation of how it really was before. But I wanted to show you how it really was before, so I looked for the photos and showed them to you guys on this slideshow. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to share this with you. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Bye.